Okay, you're supposed to be an expert on the topic that I would like to talk about because you got a lot of experience. How old are you?
What?
How old are you?
I'm 66, soon to be 67.
There you go. You got a lot of experience already. So I think you got
Okay, so
enough.
in other words, you're telling me I'm old.
And that's good. That's good. If somebody tells you you are old, never feels offended ever.
Oh,
It-
well, no, I'm not.
yeah, it's
The,
a
the alternative to
blessing.
getting
Yeah.
old is death, and I'm not ready to die yet.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Yeah, yeah, that's perfect. Yeah. Do you know sometimes when there are people, the basically couple that they are married for long, long, long years, and sometimes one of the couple do something that surprise everyone, like, oh, we never imagined that. For example, Joe was able to do that because we spent 35 years together, and I never imagined, or I never saw that coming from him. So I think it's because people think that they know you because they spend such a years with you, which I think the human mentality, human beings, they are keep developing, and you always changing yourself. Like when you
Mm-hmm.
get when you were 20, for example, your mindset was different when you were like a teenager, right? But
Yes.
then after your 20s, when you get to 30 something, your mindset was a little different, right?
Yes.
So sometimes people think that you get into your 40, for example, that you're mature enough, that you know what you want in life. They think that you stop growing up and developing different personality and mindsets right there. And they think that they know you already. And that's the big mistake right there because with the year, even after 40, 50, 60, we are still changing. We still have a different mindset.
Yes.
There you go. Now, just to get into my point, you agree with that, right?
Yes.
Okay, that
But you
means, yeah,
but don't you believe that your mindset can change daily?
yes, definitely. That's what I believe so. But there are a lot of people that they think because they spend such a years with you, or even family members, they think that they know you completed. Like, no, I'm changing my mind every single day according to the things that I live in life or things that I'm going through, situations in life. Do you know what I'm saying? So also because my mindset is changing, also my emotions and my feelings are able to change.
Correct.
That's why we can say I love you to someone, and maybe 10 years later, we feel that we don't love that person anymore. And
True.
people get so surprised about that because they buy the movie from Hollywood that we just get married, we love each other, and we're going to be forever happy ever. But they are ignoring that actually your mindset change every single day of your life.
True.
So my emotions always changing as well. So what I'm trying to say is, and now I want to talk about this, what people call love. People think about love that is only one universal feeling, but they forget that love have a different kind of interpretations according to the person that is feeling it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I love you now.
Because because you don't love everyone the same way.
There you go. And I can love you now, from 10 or 20 years later. But maybe there are circumstances in the life, circumstances in our relationship that can make me change that feeling or that emotion for you. And then I don't love you
Yes.
anymore.
Right.
But mindset is not the same. Like the person that you met like 20 years ago is not the person that you have right now.
True.
But that's what I really admire, those people that stay together from 50 years, 45 years together. How do they do that? It's
Well, I know a
because,
couple that they were married for 75 years.
how do they do that? Any idea?
How did they do it? They,
Yes.
well, when people married a long time ago, they married with the understanding that they were going to be married forever till they died. And people don't always get married with that mindset today. People, I mean, marriage is almost disposable like other things are disposable. It's like, okay, I'll get married, but if it doesn't work out, then we'll just divorce. I don't think that people get married today, and I'm not saying everyone, but I know there's a lot of people that get married today with the understanding that if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's no big deal.
So, what is the difference between a long, long marriage to that one that's only 5 or 10 years and they're over? What do you think is the difference?
People had a different mindset back then. Marriage was sacred back then.
Who?
And when I say that marriage was sacred, I'm
Oh,
saying
the marriage, you mean?
right, right.
Okay,
They
okay, okay.
married they married with the understanding that no matter what, they were going to stay together. That they would weather the hardships and the hard times and the bad times together.
Hmm.
And I don't think a lot of people get married with that understanding today.
Uh, that means that the mindset before was a little different and the commitment was stronger. And that also means that when you go to the marriage with that mindset, marriage is sacred, for example, like you have to retrain yourself how to love your partner when your mindset is developing in the different emotions when you're growing up. Does that make sense?
Right. Well, I
The-
think you get married with the understanding that divorce is not an option. You're going to weather the storms together. You're not going to allow anything or anyone to come between you, that you're there for life. I mean, do people get married with that mindset today?
like with that commitment. Hmm. I think nowadays it's different because what you explained before. It's like, okay, I'm gonna get married. If it doesn't work out, we just divorce and we just move on and I try with someone else, you know? And also there are people, marriages that for some reason they just stop loving each other. Why? It because you didn't retrain yourself to love that person again when you just getting old, green, growing up with different mindset. Because the things that I like from you now, maybe I would not like it like 10 years later. Maybe I don't feel that you, or I don't think that you are annoying now, but 20 years later, I can, oh, you really annoying. I don't like the way that you laugh. You too loud. You know what I'm saying? But when this is
Yes.
happening, and you train yourself that even, oh, I'm getting annoyed, oh, maybe it's not her, maybe it's me, and then you need to train yourself, your heart, how to love that laugh, the loud laugh that your partner has. You training yourself to love that person again, because you also a new person, because you're not this, you both are not the same like you were when you just first met and then when you get married.
Right. Well, I mean, don't you feel that when you marry someone that that the feeling that you had the very first time you met each other is a feeling that you have to continue to have throughout the duration of your marriage?
Yes, but sometimes it's hard to keep it, to keep it strong, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you want your job to be successful, you work at it, correct?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So if you want your marriage to be successful, then you have to work at it.
How can
You
I do
can't
that?
just think, well, I'm going to marry this person, and the way I feel today is the way I'm going to feel 20 years from now, because there's no guarantees that that's going to happen unless you work very hard for that to happen.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think nowadays people don't feel that kind of love and they just keep up because they say like the love is the balance of any kind of relationship. I don't feel it. It's not there. We have to end this up. It's not like, oh, I have to try to fall in love again of that person. Because for me, in my case, like I think sometimes like it's gonna be like a lot emotionally to get someone in your life and then start over again for the whole beginning when you already spent 10 or 20 years with someone that you know that someone already. So to start over with someone else, different characters, like for me it's overwhelming even thinking about it. For some people they successfully do it with the second person, the second marriage, but uh, some other people I get afraid about getting married again. Would you get married again?
Would I get married again?
Yes.
At one time, I said no, I would never get married again. But I don't know. I'm kind of changing my mind on that.
You changing your mind now?
Yeah.
Who's making you change your mind? The Mexican?
That's a different discussion.
I know there's a Mexican in your life. I think
You
everybody in the
stop it.
community knows that. Yeah.
You okay? You know the old saying, "Never say never." Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes. Well, I'm learning you never say never. Yeah, those words are going to probably come back and bite me in my butt. You're the only person I've had this discussion with.
Ah, lot of mercy.
Because I know exactly what my children are going to say.
What do you think they're gonna say?
Huh?
What do you think they're gonna say?
They're going to say, "But mom, you said you'd never get married again." I'm not saying I'm going to. I'm just
Amor, what
saying
happened?
I haven't I haven't completely closed the door on that option.
Okay, okay, okay. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. But let's pretend that there's somebody, right? There's a Mexican there in your life. So how how would you actually like what things would you like to find in that perfect Mexican for you?
You mean what are the qualities I would want to find in someone? Is that what you're asking me?
Yes.
Well, I think every individual wants to be treated as themselves. They don't want to feel like someone is out to change them unless it's something that they themselves agree that they need to change. That you want to be accepted for who you are as a person.
I agree. Yeah.
Most people generally are good people, and some you want the person that in your life that's going to bring out the best in you, and you want to be
Perfect.
accepted for who you are. You want someone, I mean, personally, I want someone with a sense of humor. I think laughter is very important in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know there were times when my husband and I would be in a heated argument about something, and either he or myself would just start laughing. And the argument was done and
It's
finished
not
and
right
over
there.
with. Because it's like,
That was
why are we
great.
fighting about this? This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
stupid. So I think you have to be able to do that. You want someone to treat you like you're important, that you matter, that you're an important part of their life, and you are an important part of their life. You want that closeness with someone. God, you're making me dig deep, aren't you?
Yeah, no, it's really interesting. Like, listening like someone from your age, which already, you were in a long marriage,
Yes.
and it's interesting listening to you because you know what you had in the past, and you also know what you want in your present. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? It's not that
Yes.
you are lost like most of the young people like us. We don't actually not sure about what we want, you know. But in your case, like it's totally different. Like I know what I had, I know how it was, and I know what I want now.
Right.
So yeah, that's pretty good and interesting to listen to.
I mean, it's just like, I mean, you don't want the next person in your life to be exactly like the person that you had, but you want those same qualities
Yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
it was those qualities that allowed you to live with that person for as long as you did. I mean, my
Mm,
husband and I were together for 38 years.
that was a long time. I'm here. I can still. If you see the little cat, I'm still here.
Yeah, I see the cat.
Yeah.
So did you change it to the cat?
Yeah, I just noticed that you stop talking when you see the little cat. No, I'm still here. When you see the little cat, it's somebody's calling with my cell phone because I'm using my cell
Oh,
phone as a
okay.
camera. But I'm still here.
Yeah, my husband and I would have celebrated our 38th wedding anniversary on the 24th.
Oh, December?
We lived together for a year before we got married.
Oh, and how did you know? Just a year, and then okay, this is the guy. He's a keeper.
Well, yeah, because after the experience I had the first time,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, no, 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 no. I'm going to live with someone before I marry them.
Oh, yes, smart,
So,
smart. Yeah,
because
yeah.
you really do not get to know a person till you actually live with them. And like both of my daughters, I encouraged both of my daughters, and people were so angry with me, but I encouraged both of my daughters, no, you live with that man before you marry him.
Yeah,
It's the
that
only way you're ever going to know about him
that's
is
the
if you
best
live
advice
with
that you
him.
can give to a daughter. Yeah, I would say the same thing. You know.
So both of my daughters did. They lived with their husbands before they got married.
Yeah, that was pretty good. And how is the marriages?
They're good.
They're alive.
Why are
They're
you
good.
laughing? Why are you laughing?
So that means that was a good advice, huh?
Well, I mean, a lot of people would disagree with it
Why? Because
because they think that people should live together before they get married. If
after,
there was
yeah,
someone in my life that I was thinking about marrying, I would live with them before we got married.
yeah,
Again,
yeah,
even though
yeah.
I'm soon to be 67 years old.
Yeah, agree. Yeah, yeah. So, and what are you doing to find that man? Like, do you think it's
What am
gonna
I
come?
doing to find someone?
Yes. Do you think it's gonna just come delivered to your house? Like, or what? So, what are you waiting for? Like, what? Okay, talk to me. What are you doing? Like,
What do you mean? What am I doing?
yeah, yeah. What do you think that the guy's gonna come? The Mexican's gonna knock your door? Like, I think you need someone in your life. I'm here. So, how do you think that's gonna work?
How am I going to meet someone in my life? Is that what you're asking me?
Yes. How do you think that's gonna work? What are you doing for making this happen? And don't tell me that you praying to God because God is too busy for that. So tell me, what are you doing?
No, God is never too busy, okay, for
Yes.
anyone.
No, He's busy for those kind of stuff that you can deal with. We can deal with that. You
That's
you can
not
you
true.
yes, you can get a
That's not
boyfriend by
true.
your own. Okay, go ahead. Tell me, what are you doing?
What am I doing? I,
Yes.
I mean, why? Why
Mhm.
is
No, I'm
that's a
serious.
discussion? That's not a discussion I want to have on a podcast.
Okay, let me give you an advice. This you need this
Okay,
advice
give me
now.
advice.
Listen.
Okay,
And I always give the same thing to my mother. Okay.
okay.
Okay, we do believe in God. You know, every time we have to take a decision, we have to go and pray. I agree with that. But sometimes there are decisions that you can take back your own, that you don't have to wait on God to guide you to do it. Okay?
This is
So
true.
you need to go to Tinder, create a profile in Tinder, and start matching guys. There's a lot of people waiting for you there, so you can do it. And then you go, okay, not this one. No, no, this one. Okay, you can do this. God
Okay,
said, help
I'm
yourself and then I'm
listening.
going to help you. So you need to help
Okay,
yourself first.
true.
What are you doing for helping yourself?
What am I doing for helping myself?
Yes.
I don't want to have this discussion
Okay. Well, I'm just telling
on
you,
a podcast.
next week, I just hope that you tell me that you went to go out to the nightclub or do you
Oh
have in
no,
this?
no, 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 no. I didn't go clubbing in my 20s. I'm definitely not going to go clubbing in my 60s. Okay.
Go to bingo. You go to the bingo club.
I'm going to
Yes.
bingo. Listen. Listen. I don't
Trust me.
I don't want to meet someone my age.
Oh, okay. What age are we talking about? Let me help you. Let me help you right here. What age are we talking about here?
Oh my god. Someone younger.
10 years younger?
Could be more.
20 years younger?
Uh, maybe
30. Oh, 25, 20, 25 year younger?
20, 20, 20, 25.
Perfect.
Yes.
We need to go
Uh,
to the Caribbean for vacation. So,
we need to go.
Right there, I'm gonna just show you the menu. That's what we got. This is the H's. How do you want? Do you want seat pack? What do you want? You want a kids? No kids?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, yeah. We can make this happen. Yeah, yeah. I got some connections. Yes, I will help
Okay,
you
well
out
look,
for free.
from from college till I got married, I always dated older guys.
Mm.
Always. Now I want to try the other side of the spectrum. Stop laughing at me.
I like
I
it.
know, I know. Hey, you know what? The other,
I like it. That's smart. That's really smart. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
why is that smart?
Yeah, just okay. I try one side, and I would like to other side of the spectrum. I like
Well, yeah.
it.
Well, see, I always thought that guys, when I was in college and until I got married, I always thought younger guys were so immature. So
Hmm.
that's why I didn't go out with younger guys. I mean, I dated this guy one time that was younger than me. He about drove me crazy. I finally, after the third date, I said, I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. And I was in my 20s. So,
Poor Johnny. Yeah.
but, so yeah, I know I'll be a cougar. I can't help it.
That's interesting. No, for sure. We really need to have a vacation together. Yeah, we definitely have to go to the Caribbean.
Oh my God.
Listen to this.
Instead of how Stella got her groove back, it'll be how Marchella got her groove back.
I went to the Caribbean on vacation with my
Uh huh.
mother-in-law. And yeah, yeah, it was her birthday, and I said, you know what, you deserve a good gift. Yes, and I got something that what you're talking about for her. So yeah, you need this. She enjoyed it.
Uh huh.
So I did it for free, so I can do maybe the same thing for you as well. So we need to book the vacation. The only thing that you need to do is you have to pay for my flight ticket and my room. Yeah, then we're good. We're good.
So I
And
have
but
to pay for your hotel room and your ticket.
yes, but
And
I
then
can
what
make
do
it.
I get out? Then what do I get out of it?
I'm gonna get you. You know, on the connection. I'm gonna get you the. You know, what are you talking about? We're gonna get. Yeah. And just to let you know, in Cuba, they have a really good packages. So, vacation packages, really cheap. Yeah. Yes, really cheap. We can try Cuba for sure. I'm not kidding. I'm serious. For 700 or $800, a whole week, all inclusive, even flight ticket and shuttle bus from airport to hotel and a round trip. Yes,
Where?
Cuba.
In Cuba.
Yes.
Is that a safe place to go to right now?
Oh, wait a minute. You're not allowed to go to Cuba. I think so.
I don't think so.
Oh, anyway, you sound Canadian, so we can pretend that you're Canadian. We can take you there. Life is beautiful, Marcella. Yeah, we need to enjoy life.
Yes.
Yeah, life is beautiful.
Yes, it is.
So sometimes I said that life is not complicated. We are the complicated ones. It's because Sometimes we feel alone when we don't have no one next to or no one to laugh with. And we start thinking, oh, I feel lonely. Life is so complicated. But once you got that one, that brings a lot of drama because there's different characters living together. So, and then we start complaining about it too. And then we miss to be alone again. But when we are alone,
Mm-hmm.
we miss to be with someone. So if you think
Mm-hmm.
about it, life is not complicated. We bring the complication into life. And that's a problem right there. So
Yeah,
that's what
that's
I
very
would,
true.
yeah, that's what I would think, like life is not complicated. We are the complicated ones. That's what I try to
Yes.
be chilling all the time about whatever life bringing to me. I say, okay, let's take it. Can I change it? No. So I'm not getting into this or frustrated or investing a lot of emotions if I cannot change this. I'm gonna able to change it. I got the power. So if I know I got the power or the solution, even I don't have it at the moment, I don't get crazy about it because I know sooner or later I'm gonna resolve that situation.
Yeah.
So and that's it. That's what I don't like, complications, and I don't like drama.
Yeah.
And
No,
at
I'm
least
not a drama seeking person.
you're not a drama queen. Oh, so
No, not a
cute.
drama queen.
Perfect, perfect. Yeah,
I don't like drama.
me either. I don't like drama either. So, and a piece of cake, right, Tegan? You should say yes. A big piece of cake. You should say big piece of cake. Sometimes she get annoying because I'm too calm. Just because that you're too calm sometimes.
Mm-mm. Yeah, but you quiet, calm people can be scary sometimes too.
Why do you think so?
Well, because when you get angry, you get really angry.
It's because we have a lot inside that we always try to hold our
Right.
emotions and not repress it. That's what
And
happened to me
sometimes you shouldn't.
sometimes. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes again,
Well, because holding your emotions in the long run can do you more harm than good.
hmm
You think at the time that you're doing the right thing, and
but
maybe depending on the circumstance and the situation, you need to stay calm, you need to be quiet, but then sometimes you just need to let it out.
yeah, yeah. Because once you let it go out, that's it. It's gone. You let it out. It's
Right,
gone. But
right.
when you don't express it, that's still in your subconscious state right there, still working little
Yes,
by little on silent.
yes,
And then something else happened and it's accumulated another one. And when your drawer is so full, then you explode out.
right.
And sometimes, why? I just say, like, can you move the cap? And where this is came from? No, that's not from the moment. That's from all the situation back, like, still accumulated. So that's why, yeah, you're right. You're right. So that's what I do, meditation, just to try to
Mm-hmm.
release and not explode to anyone that doesn't deserve it. Because
Yeah,
sometimes you're doing people that they don't deserve it and they get hurt.
right, 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 right. There's a time to be angry and there's a time to stay calm.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
I always tell people don't don't mistake my kindness for weakness.
I love it. Yeah. 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 You're so true. You know what? I get so annoying on Friday. Yes, I did. It was on
Mm-hmm.
Friday. No, Friday or Saturday? Friday. Yeah, it was on Friday. Um, I'm the kind of person that even if I don't want to be nice, I'm nice, but I don't want
Mm-hmm.
to because people they get advantage of you when you are nice, and I
Right.
know that, and I don't want to be nice,
Right.
but sometimes I cannot help it because it's my nature.
Right.
It's when people are mean. They cannot help it. Even if they're trying hard, they are mean because of their
Right.
nature. So
Right.
there's the guy. He's an immigrant here. He's on study visa. He's
Uh
struggling a
huh.
little bit financially because he's paying housing. He's paying for his intuition, whatever.
Uh huh.
And one time he asked me to borrow some money from me, like let's say like $2,000, because he have
Okay.
to pay something. My friend, I don't have that amount,
Right.
not at all. Like I don't have $2,000.
Right.
Okay, he got the money, thanks God, from other people.
Uh huh.
But then he asked me for $25. I pay my tuition, whatever. Can you borrow $25? Gonna pay to you like next payment. I said, no problem. I did it. He paid me back right away when he got the money.
Uh huh.
Perfect. Then he asked me for $20 more, like a week later. I
Mm
lent her the money and he paid me. Good. But then he asked me for $30. He paid me the $30. But then he asked me for 50. Okay. And then for 50 more.
hmm. Uh
That's
huh.
100. No problem. And then he said,
Mm
I'm not paying you back the next payment. I'm gonna pay you back the next after that one coming. I said, okay, no problem.
hmm. Mm
And then I
hmm.
was thinking like, yeah, I'm okay. I'm gonna use the $100 for a Christmas gift. No
Uh
problem.
huh.
Then on Friday, I was driving and he calls me. And he said, Mr. Joel, did you see the message? I said, no, I'm driving. Can you check the message, please? It's emergency. I think that message have to wait because I'm driving.
Right.
So basically, most of the time he texts me or he calls me when he needs some money. Okay.
Right.
I
That's the
said the
only time he talks to you.
most of the time, yes, it's because he need
Okay.
money.
Okay.
And I pulled over to my driveway. I read the message and I said, he said, you do not believe it, but I'm in the Monton. It's a town which is like 2 hours away from here.
Mm hmm.
I have to take an English test and I'll pay for my hotel, but I don't have no money left. No, I'll pay for my transportation, but I need to pay for my hotel. I have no money left. I need $50.
Mm hmm.
And I said, wait a minute, but you owe me $100.
Right.
Yes, but I couldn't pay you the $100 because I have this test and whatever. And I'm gonna pay it to you on the 26th.
Uh
No,
huh.
on the 20th. I promise. Trust me. I said, okay. And I went back to our conversation. I took a screenshot and I sent it to him. And I said, but you said that you're gonna pay me like on the 6th, December 6th. So yesterday, you didn't. Yes, but I didn't pay you because I have to pay for this and whatever. I say, but that's not my problem. Like, I need the money. And you
Right.
thinking about what you have to pay, and that's why you didn't pay me. You hold me my money. I say, you
Right.
know what? I'm sorry. Like, I cannot like lend you no more money. So, and I didn't care about like, oh, he didn't have like a place to live. Another time, I would be so worried that even I would be unknown, I would lend her the money because he doesn't have a place to stay and the money to pay. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I was thinking like, how can I think about him when he's not thinking about me? Meaning
Right.
like, oh, maybe he needs the money and let me pay it back or whatever. Like I said no. And I try to train myself not thinking about it. Even I call Tegan, I say, let's go out for the Christmas parade or something because I don't want to think about that whole situation and feel sorry for him, you know. And it's because when you try to be nice, people actually take advantages of you,
Yes.
even in a
Yes.
way that they, in a conscious way. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure if it
Right.
were someone else, they're gonna be pushing. "Hey, give me my money back." He will pay the money back because he's Joel. He's nice. He doesn't push. Okay, let me hold the money. Maybe I'm gonna pay him later. No,
Yeah.
that's not
Yeah.
right.
No. No. The
So
person, uh, in actuality, the person that you want to pay back quicker is the person who is kind to you, because 9 times out of 10 they're going to be the person who's going to loan you that money again.
Yes, that's what.
But people don't
Yes,
see it that way, unfortunately.
yeah, that's what I learned when I was young. Learning, like, I got a manager that he always say that, like, if you borrow some money from me, you pay my money, and even the next day you borrow the same amount, I'm gonna give it back to you
Mm-hmm.
because I know you pay me back.
Right,
But
right.
if you pretend that I forgot about the money that you borrow from me, you're wrong because I don't forget
I
that
was gonna
money.
say, I don't forget about when people owe me money.
No. Sometimes people like, I forgot that. No, you didn't forget that you owe me
No,
money, my friend.
no,
You
no,
pretend to
no,
you.
no, no, no. I very